Hello, friends. Hope you're doing well. So it is January 3rd, as you can see here. So a couple days late on this, but actually yesterday, the 2nd, is the midway point of the year. So usually it's an important day because I usually look at my goals and I recalibrate them to, kind of balance. I look at how I'm doing and try to go back and maybe think like, okay, what isn't getting done, what isn't important to me, and why is it not getting? Did I make goals too hard? And, I just kind of just calibrate. Anyway, so I'm looking at my goals for this year. I'm at 33.958 completion, which puts me roughly 2 months behind schedule. But looking at the progress, 33.95 actually has me ahead of the normal average, which is at 31.24. So I'm doing very well this year. And interestingly enough, last month was my best month ever. This June, rather, I guess so. 2 months ago was my best month ever. Last month, June 2025, was my second best month ever. So, let's kind of look at how we did. So, bike miles, not a lot. Hockey training did improve a little bit, but not the same as April to May. The Apple Watch goals, that seems like a steady growth, just a little behind the pace. Mobility work, that there was a pretty good jump there. Did not finish a single book. I did get a good way through 2 long books, so those are almost done, so that'll jump that up here in the first week. Films slowed down pretty hard on the films. I haven't been feeling like watching a lot of films, so now that's kind of just like right at baseline, right at the pace. Unique experiences didn't go up super high, but whatever. I was already way ahead on that one, so now it's kind of just, again, more back to the baseline. I did finally get to play a good amount of Warhammer, so that was good. It's still not a month's worth, quote unquote, according to the goal. Did some business stuff. My finance goals, this is the big jump. This is where most of it came from. Look at this. In April, I was behind by 30% because I had to put some stuff on credit cards. And then I fired a bazooka at my debt, and then once again I reloaded and fired at it again. So this one's almost done. And the photo goal has continued to be unhinged. I didn't quite get, I thought I could maybe get to 100% by now. And I think in my backlog, I have about 20,000 photos to edit. So if we look at how many do I have to go, 10,000. So I'm a little. It'll be just a little shy of 100% once that's all done. And I have not made like any YouTube videos. So it's been, I've been so busy with work, and I keep seeing this meme, and I wish I could pull it up. But I'll just describe the meme to you. Is a guy, it's just like an old-timey gangster. It's like, it's the fascism, boss. And it's like, yeah, shit sucks right now. So the fact that I'm getting anything done and making progress feels pretty good, let alone that I'm slugging the shit out of my debt, which feels really good, because I think the fascism plus being in crippling debt, I wouldn't say I was in crippling debt, I was in pretty bad debt. I was in way worse debt a couple years ago, so it's been trending in the right direction. That makes me feel a lot better, because it's like, okay, my work is freelance, and it's like, people could, recession hits, people tend to like hold back on their spending on marketing stuff. My business takes a hit, so not needing, lowering my monthly expenses by paying off my bills, and having an emergency savings fund, that's all really good stuff. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Looking at my goals overall, I'm behind pace a lot on these fitness goals. I don't think I don't think any of this is too crazy. I just haven't been prioritizing the time to do this. Again, books, nothing too crazy. Films, I'm actually like right on pace. Yeah, just about right on pace. I'm like a day behind. So I can watch a movie, after I finish this. Adventures, this actually goes up, because I did some today. I just wanted to, get the clean June picture before I go and update this. Warhammer time has also went up quite a bit, because I gotta play a bunch of Warhammer yesterday. And then, yeah, so, feeling pretty good about this goal set. I don't think I'm gonna change anything, because the ones I'm really behind on are, maybe the hockey goal, but I don't, that's the bulk of the training, and I got a wedding coming in 4 months, and I want to look good for that, so I think these next 4 months I'm gonna really try to, put that into perspective. And I know last month was, these fitness goals were gonna be my go-to, and I think my target here is to just double this number on the bike miles. And, just really dive deep down and just go, I'm gonna go after this one thing and hopefully see this number go up. Because I would love for all these to be, closer to baseline. Like, if they could all be like less than -10%, I'd be feeling real chuffed about that. I think chuffed is the word I'm looking for. I don't know. I've been saying it a lot lately. It's a fun word. Chuffed. So watch that be something super offensive. Anyway, that's it. That's it for the update. I hope you're doing well. We've got half a year left. So if you haven't set some goals, now's as good a time as any. Set some goals for the next 6 months. And, it doesn't have to be 12 goals. It could be just one thing. Pick one thing and go after it and kick this year's teeth in and don't let the bastards grind you down and so again, going back to that it's the fascism, boss. That's why nothing's getting done. I saw another post, and it was along those lines of okay, well, the fascism is coming whether you like it or not. So you can have fascism and dead flowers, or you could just have fascism. So water your fucking flowers. And it's a metaphor for take care of yourself, because the bastards are gonna keep grinding regardless. So make sure you're taking care of yourself and do what you can to feel like you're making a meaningful contribution in the right direction, whatever that may be. So anyway, hope you're doing well. Hope the bastards aren't grinding you down too hard. And yeah, fuck fascism. See you next time.